action, guys! Absolutely love them. Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Saeth.
Let's come out on stage. How we always like to start. How are we all doing tonight? We well? Are we up for being guinea pigs for some new material? I'm going to take slightly non-committal noises as a consent, which you should never do. So, Spotify has recently been recommending me these AI-generated playlists, and I am a little bit suspicious, not least because Spotify has also identified my main music moods as yearning and melancholia, which I think the tech is going to have problems with. Like, even my fun party mix, maybe just poetry in that place. I will admit, going into this though, I'm a massive technophobe. I am out of my depth with anything more complex than a toaster. But I also know a lot of people think that tech and AI is going to save us. And I would just like to say, is it fuck? Like, I just think, you know, people go, oh, like, well, I should be completely upfront. I'm not worried it's going to go evil and destroy us all. We've got months before that happens. When it comes to what the unidentified item in the back of the area is, I will get worried. No, my concern right now is that we're relying on something that is not as smart as we think it is. Like, people will go like, oh, AI will solve the problem. No, it won't. It can't think. It's giving the impression of thinking, like a Tory. And people forget, it is trained on the internet, which is just a big room full of people shouting at each other, all of them wrong in different and exciting ways. And it's a room that contains both Suella Braverman and me, a person who's literally made money making fun of Suella Braverman online. So if AI was a person, it would deport people to Rwanda, but it would definitely feel bad about it. Like, I don't think we should be using it in some contexts. Like in the military, where they gave a drone a gun, and in a shocking turn of events, no one could have predicted it went downhill from there. So it was supposed to take out a hostile person as its primary objective. That was the thing it was meant to do. The handler tried to call it off. Human handler tried to call it off. Because the handler interfered with the primary objective. Do you know what it tried to do? It tried to kill the handler. Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, I'm on the drone side here. We've all got that one person in the office where things would go so much more smoothly if they weren't involved. But I'm not allowed to shoot them, so I don't get why the robots should get to it. On the other end of the scale, some people are starting to use AI in dating, some people are starting to use it to create profiles, which are lazy, but also easy to spot. There are people that list their hobbies as long walks on the beach, defragging a hard drive, modems. On the other hand, some people are starting to use it to break the ice. This, I am in favour of. Firstly, because I'm gay, and lesbian flirting is very complicated. It is a lot of sidling up to girls and going, so are you a fan of Sylvia Plath? Secondly, my base state is my odd panic. And that is not conducive to flirting unless you find restless leg syndrome deathlessness. Like, a drug dealer once asked me whether I might like something to help take the edge off, and I just panicked and went, oh, thank you, I like all of my edges to stay on. So, if anyone can help me flirt more efficiently, I am all in. So I thought we could test this. I spent a bit of time with an AI dating bot earlier. I collected some of its best prompts. I don't know anyone who's up for having a little bit of a flirt. Ideally, someone for the first couple of rows, you can stay in your seat, you can keep your clothes on. Not you, you're violent. Any of you lovely guys up for a flirt? Yeah, you're up for a flirt. What's your name? Sebastian. I can't love the two people at once. Sorry, Sebastian. Wonderful. Sebastian, do you have a pet?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. What pet do you have?
A dog.
A dog. So, if that dog set off a nuke, how would they have done it? No. How would your dog have set off a nuke? Thinking.
Nipping it. So he would bark aggressively at it for about 10 seconds and then relax a little bit and then he'd try and bite it.
Okay, so accidentally rather than deliberately then. Okay, we can't count deliberately yet. Just so you know, this prompt was filed under whimsical. If you were a kitchen utensil, what would you be? Spoon. Why spoon?
Best utensil.
I am gay, but I've never loved anyone more on this moment. You think I was too?
Well, no.
That's where the spoon is coming from.
But if you butter your toast, do it with a spoon. It's easy.
Okay, so what we're learning here is Sebastian's unhinged. Okay, we're gonna round out with an AI-generated compliment that I got earlier. So, Sebastian, I really like the way you have eyes. You do. He's got eyes. He's blushing. I don't have time to flirt with everyone in the room, Sebastian. So, I mean, actually, my time is up and I should round off here. But I don't know if AI is safe. I don't know if it's coming in for your job. I was coming for Sebastian. I've been Saeth. You guys have been lovely. Thank you.